Inspiring journey of Neil Armstrong's. Neil Armstrong's journey from a small town boy to the first man on the moon is one of humanity's greatest and most inspiring stories. Born on August 5, 1930, in Wapakoneta, Ohio, Armstrong grew up during a time when flight was still a relatively new concept, but he quickly became fascinated by the skies. By the time he was just 6 years old, he took his first airplane ride, an event that would spark his lifelong love for aviation. His passion grew, and by the time he was 16, Armstrong had already earned his pilot's license, an extraordinary feat for someone so young. Armstrong's early years were shaped by a remarkable sense of curiosity and discipline. He attended Bloom High School, where he displayed an aptitude for science and math. He was accepted into Purdue University on a U.S. Navy scholarship to study aeronautical engineering, following in the footsteps of another great aviation pioneer, Orville Wright. However, before he could complete his education, Armstrong was called to serve his country in the Korean War as a naval aviator. He flew 78 combat missions, displaying a level of skill, precision, and calmness under pressure that foreshadowed his later space missions. He received several commendations for his service, including the Air Medal for 20 combat missions. After his military service, Armstrong returned to Purdue and completed his degree. He later joined the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, NACA, the forerunner of NASA, as a test pilot. Armstrong's work as a test pilot placed him in the cockpit of some of the most cutting-edge aircraft of the time. He flew the X-15, a rocket-powered aircraft designed to fly to the edge of space. His work during this time helped lay the groundwork for future space exploration. Armstrong became known for his incredible ability to stay calm in even the most dangerous situations, a trait that would be critical in his career as an astronaut. In 1962, Armstrong was selected to be part of NASA's second group of astronauts. He quickly distinguished himself as one of the most skilled and reliable members of the space program. His first spaceflight was as the commander of Gemini 8 in 1966. During the mission, Armstrong and fellow astronaut David Scott successfully docked their spacecraft with an unmanned target vehicle, the first docking of two spacecraft in orbit. However, the mission encountered a serious problem when a malfunction caused the spacecraft to spin out of control. Armstrong's quick thinking and calmness under pressure saved the mission, and he safely brought the spacecraft back under control. Armstrong's defining moment came 3 years later when he was chosen to command the Apollo 11 mission, the first manned mission to land on the moon. On July 16, 1969, Armstrong, along with astronauts Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins, was launched into space atop the powerful Saturn V rocket. The world watched with bated breath as Apollo 11 made its way to the moon. After a tense descent to the lunar surface in the lunar module, Eagle, Armstrong took the historic first step onto the moon on July 20, 1969. His words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," echoed across the globe, marking a monumental achievement in human history. Armstrong and Aldrin spent over 2 hours exploring the lunar surface, conducting experiments, and collecting samples. They planted the American flag and left a plaque that read, "Here men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon." July 1969 AD. We came in peace for all mankind. This mission was not just a triumph for the United States but for all of humanity, representing the power of human determination, collaboration, and innovation. Despite becoming a global hero, Armstrong remained humble, always emphasizing the collective effort of the thousands of people who worked on the Apollo program. His humility and modesty only added to his legendary status. After the Apollo 11 mission, Armstrong largely stepped away from the public eye. He became a professor of aerospace engineering at the University of Cincinnati, where he dedicated himself to educating the next generation of engineers and scientists. Armstrong's life serves as a testament to the power of perseverance, curiosity, and courage. He not only achieved one of the most incredible feats in human history but also inspired generations to reach for the stars. His calmness under pressure, technical skill, and modesty in the face of overwhelming fame are what truly set him apart as a legend. Armstrong passed away in 2012, but his legacy endures. His name will forever be associated with the spirit of exploration and discovery. His journey continues to inspire people to push the boundaries of what is possible and to strive for greatness. To learn more about the lives of legends like Neil Armstrong, don't forget to like, share, and comment on the Legendary Lives channel.